Hello again, Bill Pfeiffer speaking from Marysfield. Truly, truly good to be with you. Together we're making a better world. Little by little we grow. Beautiful little story. Just let me share this with you today. It will touch your heart and give you an opportunity to listen to your heart speak. At a fundraising dinner for a school that serves learning disabled children, the father of one of the school's students delivered a speech that would never be forgotten by all who attended. After extolling the school and its dedicated staff, the father asked a question. Everything God does is done with perfection. Yet my son, Shay, cannot learn things as other children do. He cannot understand things as other children do. Where is God's plan reflected in my son? The audience was stilled by the question. Excuse me. The father continued, I believe that when God brings a child like Shay into the world, an opportunity to realize the divine plan presents itself, and it comes in the way people treat that child. Then he told the following story. Shay and his father had walked past a park where some boys Shay knew were playing baseball. Shay asked, Do you think they will let me play? Shay's father knew that most boys would not want him on their team, but the father understood that if his son were allowed to play, it would give him a much-needed sense of belonging. So Shay's father approached one of the boys on the field and asked if Shay could play. The boy looked around for guidance from his teammates. Getting none, he took matters into his own hands and said, We're losing by 6 runs and the game is in the 8th inning. I guess he can be on our team, and we'll try to put him up to bat in the 9th inning. In the bottom of the 8th inning, Shay's team scored a few runs, but it was still behind by 3. In the top of the 9th, Shay put on a glove and played right field. Although no balls came his way, he was obviously ecstatic just to be on the field, grinning from ear to ear as his father waved to him from the stands. In the bottom of the 9th inning, Shay's team scored again. Now with 2 outs and the bases loaded, the potential winning run was on base. Shay was the next player to bat. Would the team actually let Shay bat at this juncture and give away their chance to win the game? Surprisingly, Shay was given the bat. Everyone knew that getting a hit was all but impossible because Shay didn't even know how to hold a bat properly, much less connect with the ball. However, as Shay stepped up to the plate, the pitcher moved in a few steps to lob the ball in softly so Shay could at least be able to make contact. The first pitch came and Shay swung clumsily and missed. The pitcher again took a few steps toward forward to toss the ball softly to Shay. As the pitch came in, Shay swung at the ball and hit a slow ground ball to the pitcher. The pitcher picked up the soft grounder and could easily have thrown the ball to the first baseman and made Shay out. Shay would have been out, and that would have ended the game. Instead, the pitcher took the ball and threw it on a high arc to right field, far beyond the reach of the first baseman. Everyone started yelling, Shay, run to first, run to first. Never in his life had Shay ever made it to first base. He scampered around the baseline, wide-eyed and startled. Everyone yelled, run to second, run to second. By the time Shay was rounding first base, the right fielder had the ball. He could have thrown the ball to the second baseman to tag out Shay, but the right fielder understood what the pitcher's intentions had been, and so he threw the ball high and far over the third baseman's head. Shay ran toward second base as the runners ahead of him deliriously circled the bases toward home. As Shay reached second base, the opposing shortstop ran to him, turned him in the direction of third base, and shouted, run to third. As Shay rounded third, the boys from both teams were screaming, Shay, run home. Shay ran home, stepped on home plate, and was cheered as the hero for hitting a grand slam and winning the game for his team. That day, said the father softly with tears now rolling down his face, the boys from both teams helped bring a piece of the divine plan into the world. In some people's world, Shay would have been aborted because he was not perfect or his life was an inconvenience, and all of the people in Shay's life would have lost the opportunity to love. We are given many opportunities each day to build the kingdom of God. So many trivial interactions between people present us with a choice. Do we pass along a spark of the divine? There are no great things, only small things done with great love. Mother Teresa picked up 42,000 dying people, one at a time, and everybody in the world knows that changed the world in which she lived and in which we live, indeed the universe. That's why she was given the Nobel Peace Prize. Remember, if you want to be happy tomorrow, you have to do the truth today. God bless, and we'll be in touch. We'll try to finish our novena next week. God bless you.